CIET NCERT presents audiobook Interactions, activity book on listening and speaking for classes 6 to 10.
Page 109.
Chapter 47 Self, Friends and Others.
Learning outcomes. 1.
Learners will be able to listen for gist, specific information and detail in the given text.
2.
Learners will be able to comment on the issue of bullying.
3.
Learners will be able to listen, comprehend and evaluate the arguments of a given piece of information.
4.
Learners will be able to talk to each other to find a solution to deal with bullying. Now, we will move to page 173 for the appendix of chapter 47.
Page 173.
Appendix 47. Tame the bully within. A bully can manifest in different avatars. Some can appear like anti-heroes or superheroes, flexing their muscles to intimidate their victims. Others engage in verbal abuse, belittling another's speech, mannerisms, or lifestyle choices. Their presence can cast dark shadows, haunting their victims, sometimes traumatizing them for years after they leave the classroom. Today, a bully can cloak himself or herself in an armor of cyberspace invisibility, giving him or her power to abuse. The social media can operate as a window, allowing bullies to exist and strengthen their identity. In the small world of the classroom, we see a representation of many forms of bullying. A bully is someone who seemingly uses his or her power to make another feel inferior. When Akash came to his new school, he had already been expelled from 3 schools for exhibiting violent behavior towards many in his peer group. While working with Akash, the teachers were first confronted by a body language that typified defiance. After many counseling sessions, his defenses naturally came down, and to their surprise, they found that his reading skills were 4 grades below his current reading level. He had been masking his insecurity by using his muscle power. Through a comprehensive program that worked on his reading skills and tapping his talent as a sportsman, Akash blossomed into a student who was able to confront his deepest fears. When Shreya's parents were called in to address their daughter's verbal abuse towards her peers, we were literally in for a rude surprise. The parents blamed the system. When the parents did not get their way, their methods of dealing with the situation mirrored what Shreya exhibited. As a teacher, it was a valuable experience, watching how our principal gently but firmly brought the issue to the notice of the parents, defining acceptable behavior in school. The family consented to go for counseling, and Shreya continues to work through her challenges with the support of her classmates and teachers. Bullying the bully is another form of violence. Mahatma Gandhi lived the mantra that changing the world means changing oneself. It might seem a cliche, but putting this into practice may just be the way forward to tackle the bully outside, and more importantly, the bully within all of us. Now, we will move to page 109 for the activities of chapter 47.
Page 109. Warm up. A.
Look at the pictures given here. Work in pairs and answer the following questions. In the first picture, a girl is throwing water from her bottle on a classmate. The classmate seems afraid and wants to run away from this situation. In the second picture, 2 boys are fighting for a red book. They both seem to be very angry. The other classmates are amazed to see their violent behavior.
1,
How often do you witness or come to know about bullying incidents at school? Explain the reasons behind it.
2,
What are some of the spaces where bullying takes place? Why?
3,
According to you, what are some of the common traits of bullies?
page 110. Activity 1, Listening. A.
Listen to the passage titled Tame the Bully Within and answer the following questions.
1,
What are some of the traits that the passage associates with a bully?
2,
According to the passage, what are some of the traits of bully?
3,
How does the school help Akash?
4,
List some ways to help a bully.
5,
To what extent does the passage take up the cause of the victim?
6,
What are the suggestions that you would offer to help the victim overcome the trauma and experience of bullying?
Activity 2, Speaking. A.
You are a human rights activist. Make a presentation in groups of 5 suggesting measures that should be adopted by schools and at public spaces to prevent bullying. Share your ideas with the class. Allow time for feedback and discussion. Chapter 47 Self, Friends and Others ends here.
Activity book on listening and speaking for classes 6 to 10. You were just listening to this audiobook. Read by Akash and Dr. Anandana Kapoor. Recorded by Bati Langlingdo and Mayank Kumar. Production assistants Tanu Gupta. Directed and produced by Vandana Arimardan. This audiobook is presented to you by CIET NCERT, New Delhi, India.